everybody and welcome back to another vlog. I hope you're all doing well. I'm looking quite festive today. I just realised I popped on a red lipstick and feeling quite festive, quite Christmassy. I cannot believe it's like mid-November already. It is so crazy to me. I was going to say, if you guys are in Singapore for Christmas, obviously if you live in Singapore, you are going to be in Singapore for Christmas. There is no leaving Singapore. But what do you guys have planned? We literally have no plans because we were talking about, you know, going to maybe do a Christmas dinner or going to like a restaurant. Everything is booked up because obviously everyone is in Singapore this year, including all of the foreigners like us who would probably, well, to be honest, we never went home for Christmas apart from one time, but mostly expats would go home for Christmas. But it seems this year obviously everyone's here and literally everything is booked up. We cannot get a dinner reservation, a beach club reservation, so I think it's just going to be a really quiet one at home. And it all just depends if the limit to how many people we can socialise gets extended to 8. We've heard that it's probably going to go from 5 people to 8 people, but we don't know when. It's just really hard because you end up cutting people out and you have to pick and choose who you hang out with. And also it's my 30th birthday just after Christmas, and obviously I want to have like a nice big gathering, but I just don't know if it's going to be possible. Let me update you guys on what the situation is in Singapore at the moment. Basically our rules haven't changed for the last few months. We went into phase 2 a few months ago, which essentially means we can only hang out in groups of 5 people. We have to wear masks at all times, so as soon as we leave the house we have to wear a mask, which has been hard, and I feel like it's getting harder because I just really want some fresh air, and I worry about what inhaling these masks is doing to us every day. Like I've got an allergic reaction to those disposable ones. I keep getting really sniffly because I feel like all the fibres go up my nose, but I'm just like, I just want to go outside and just have a bit of fresh air without having this mask around my mouth. So the only time we can take them off is if we're exercising outside. So if I go running, I don't have to wear a mask, or if you're going cycling or things like that. But if you're walking anywhere or in a shop, in a restaurant, you have to wear a mask, of course, unless you're eating or drinking. As for travel, we are not allowed to leave Singapore. I mean, you can leave Singapore, but you would have to apply to get back in the country. A lot of people are being denied that at the moment, so it's not guaranteed that you'd be allowed back. And if you do come back, you have to quarantine for 14 days and you have to pay for your own quarantine. So they put you up in a hotel. I think it's around $2,000. They put you up in a hotel for 14 days and then you have to get your swab test at the end of the 14 days to get a negative test to be allowed back into civilization. It seems like every country's borders at the moment, especially this side of the world, is closed to foreigners, so it's not like we can go anywhere. And what else? As for cases, Singapore has handled it really well. We're getting 0 to 1 cases per day in the community, so it's you know, pretty non-existent here at the moment, I have to say. And I guess Singapore is just being extra cautious, but it's tough. It's tough for everybody. I know it is. Around the world we're all feeling and it's just that uncertainty of when is this all going to end. You know, I've read articles this morning saying that Singapore could carry this into 2021. This could continue for another year, and obviously I mentioned to you guys before, we're most likely going to be leaving at some point next year for good, and I just can't imagine being in Singapore. I couldn't imagine being here for another year without being able to leave, because as great as Singapore is, it's just such a small country, and there's not, you know, it's not like you can go road trip to another part of the country or see something new. You've essentially experienced all of it. So it just feels like you're even more trapped in a bubble because Singapore is so small. I think that's what everyone's struggling with at the moment, especially from what I've heard. But then we have to be grateful that we've got literally no cases. So it swings and roundabouts. Do leave comments below, guys. Let me know if you're not in Singapore. Let me know where you are and what the rules are for you guys in your country. I'll be really interested to hear how we all differ. I know my brother's in New Zealand at the moment and he seems to be living his best life. They've handled it incredibly in New Zealand. On the flip side of that, my parents have just gone back into lockdown in the UK. So it's crazy how it's differing all over the world. It looks like it's absolutely about to pour with rain. So I did another Princess Polly order the other day and I just got a couple of things, this dress being one of them, and I really like it. It's, do you know what, I never wear black in Singapore and I used to live in black when I was at home, but I was like, it's winter technically. I'm gonna get something a little bit festive, so it's just this cute black and red rose kind of floral mini dress. And then I got a pair of denim shorts, because if you guys know how much I live in those other pair of denim shorts that I own, literally I don't take them off and I feel like I've worn them to death. So I picked up this pair. I got a US 6 if you guys were wondering, and these fit really, really nicely, so can't go wrong with a good pair of denim shorts. I also got a new jewellery delivery from one of my favourite brands, Ana Luisa, so I am going to quickly show you guys what they sent over. All the gold jewellery you see me wearing on a daily basis is from Ana Luisa. They are a New York based jewellery brand. They are also carbon neutral and sustainable, which is fabulous. They've even cut down on their packaging, which is something I noticed. It says smaller packaging, less waste, more love, and it's really nice to see them going in that sustainable direction. So I have a couple of new pieces that they've sent over. I actually purchased this necklace myself a couple of months ago, but I just wanted to show you guys. It's called the Dew Surf necklace. They worked with a YouTuber to collaborate and create this chain. It's a Figaro chain. You cannot go wrong. It's a classic. And it's really nice to stack with other necklaces as well. What I also really love about their jewellery is that it's really long lasting and it doesn't tarnish. Their pieces are great and they start from only $39, which honestly is so affordable for gold jewellery, and I love them for that reason. So they sent over these rectangular gold hoops, which I love. I usually just wear round gold hoops, so these are a little bit of a different shape and I love them. These are such a great hoop just for everyday wear. I probably will not be taking these out of my ears anytime soon, as always. They also sent over this ring, which I absolutely love. I've got a few of their rings actually. Again, I'll leave a link below. They're actually currently running a Black Friday sale, so do go check it out. There's something on there for everyone. I think their pieces are timeless and I wear them every day, like I said. With that being said, I have to dash out quickly because I need to go to the post office and make a return. It looks like the rain is coming. It looks like it's going to pour it down. So I'm going to quickly go do that and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Okay, it rained quite heavily in the end, so I had to wait for the rain to stop, but I'm on my way to the post office now. I'm just listening to a podcast with the guy who was in the Social Dilemma documentary on Netflix. If you guys have watched it, comment below and let me know and tell me, what did you think? Like, it was crazy. At the same time, I feel like it was nothing. It wasn't necessarily like sharing anything that we didn't know already. Like, I think we're all pretty aware that we're somewhat brainwashed by technology and social media at the moment, and I think we all certainly know that we're addicted. It's just how we get ourselves out of that addiction, and I have definitely been taking a step back from Instagram recently. You guys might have seen. I'd say that my two main social media addictions are Instagram and YouTube. I can get stuck on YouTube for what seems like hours. The algorithm knows exactly what I'm going to be interested in watching, and then with Instagram it's like my finger just automatically opens the app a few times every hour, which is honestly so scary because I do it without even thinking about it. It's just like second nature now. And so when I catch myself doing it, I'm like, oh my god, I've opened Instagram again. Like, I didn't even want to go on Instagram, but I just somehow opened it up. So I think it's just being aware of how much we are actually addicted to social media, and do we need to be on it all the time? I think the answer is definitely not, but it's just kind of having to rewire our brain, retrain our brain, and try and take a step back, find new hobbies. Oh, I don't know, it's tough. 2020, this is the state of our social media addiction right now. How cool is this house, by the way? It really reminds me of the houses in Taipei. I really like the architecture. It's quite old and different from most of the houses in Singapore. hope you're well. Today has been pretty slow. I've not been feeling my best. I'm on the tail end of my period, but energy is quite low, so I've just been taking it easy today. But hopefully in the next hour I'm going to be feeling much better because I am going for a facial. I haven't had a facial since February when everything went on lockdown, so I'm really feeling ready to be pampered this afternoon and I'm very excited. I'm going to a clinic called Astique. It's actually part of the Asia Medic group. So Asia Medic and Asia Medic Chi is where I've been going for my nutritional screening. So yeah, as well as Asia Medic Chi, they also have Astique, which is an aesthetic clinic. So you can go there to get all kinds of aesthetic treatments, and today I'm going for a facial. Better, I've been picking at it today, which is really bad. Do any of you guys have the habit of picking at your skin? My skin changed so much when I came off the pill. I came off the pill about, I think 3 or 4 years ago now, and I don't know if it was a combination of coming off the pill as well as living in Singapore with the humidity, but my skin has been so different. I am just like in my chin, in my cheeks, everything is so congested, and I really struggle with blackheads as well. So I'm constantly squeezing at them with, you know, that tool you can get where you squeeze the blackheads. It's really not good because you do get scarring from it, so I don't suggest it. But it's crazy how much my skin has changed. So if any of you guys suffer with the same kind of things, do let me know. But I do love laser treatments for that reason, and also to give my skin a bit of radiance as well. Keep me looking as young as possible because your girl is turning 30 at the end of this year, and I can't believe it. I've literally said because of COVID, I've decided I'm turning 30 next year instead. Like, this year doesn't count. It doesn't count. I didn't get to enjoy 29, my last year of my 20s. It's so crazy. And I really don't want to turn 30. Oh, I just stepped in a puddle. Sometimes these windows leak. Like, this is something I've realized about living in a shop house. Shop houses are temperamental and things break a lot. There's always leakages. And my window leaks, and I just stepped in a puddle because it rained. Thought I would just quickly show you my outfit. I've got no makeup on, obviously, because I'm going for a facial, so there's no point. But I've got this little tank top from Cotton on. This is a shirt which I got an Easy Buy. This is the one, I mentioned it in my previous outfits video. I'll link it up here if you haven't seen it already, but I bought this in 3 different colors just because I love it, and like you can throw it on top of anything, and I just love this pastel blue color. I think it's so pretty. And then I'm wearing my linen trousers, which are from Princess Polly, and yeah.
Stay, don't run away. We're busy all day, no time to hang until it's late. She's always talking, now she's lost for words.
That's a good cup of tea. All right guys, I'm back. It's the next day and I want to show you guys my skin. I had such a nice time at the clinic. They were so friendly there. They even gave me a cup of hot Milo while I waited, which I thought was so sweet. And the laser was relatively pain-free. They started off with a microdermabrasion, which I was in desperate need of. If you don't know what that is, it's basically when they use the suction to get rid of all the dead skin cells on your face. I just feel like I've woken up today, my face looks a lot more full, the skin looks plump, and I'm really happy with the results. Hopefully I'll get the chance to go back again and we can continue with the treatments, because that's when you start to really see the effects. But excuse my tomato face, I just got back from a run, so I'm very hot still. I got a delivery earlier from Sidel, and they asked if they could send me some Christmas food, and I was like, absolutely please. But I didn't realize that it was going to be already cooked. So basically there is 3 huge bags full of Christmas food, and it's all cooked and it has to be eaten like in the next couple of days. So I've quickly scrambled and invited a couple of friends over, and we're just going to enjoy this Christmas feast. But I have a massive turkey that I need to carve, and I'm probably going to be eating turkey for the next week, but I am very excited. So I'm going to start heating the food up, and I'll show you guys what they sent over. I've already put 2 big Christmas cakes in the fridge, but there is literally 3 bags full of food. Oh my god, I'm absolutely starving as well, and I've been waiting all day to eat this, so I'm very excited. Let me show you guys this turkey. So this is a rosemary and butter roasted turkey, and everything we're having this evening is part of their new festive menu, so it's available to buy online. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to cut this. Okay, we're making progress. I've just carved the turkey, and the turkey meat looks incredible, and I just thought it'd be easier for everyone to eat from. Also sent this curried squash gratin, which is a vegan dish. This looks and smells incredible. I'm gonna pop that in the oven in a moment to heat it up. They've also sent gravy, cranberry sauce, and something else. I can't remember what else it was. This is a Christmas panettone, and it smells absolutely delicious. It's sweet brioche with lemon, orange peel, and apricots, and I think there's raisins on top of there as well. Oh my god, guys, this smells incredible. Honestly, I can't believe how much they've sent, and this just all looks so incredible. Christmas has come early. This is a Christmas brioche wreath with spinach, onion, cheese dip. Oh my god, this looks divine. I just busted out the desserts. This is a butterscotch maple carrot cake, which looks absolutely delicious with some dried fruit on top. This is, I can't believe the size of this. It's a yuzu block cake, so it has layers of matcha sponge and a cream cheese frosting. This is the most festive looking cake I've ever seen. So can the 4 of us get through these desserts? That's the question. Oh my god, yeah, we've got festive biscuits as well. Artisanal treats, some festive cookies. Gosh guys, we've been absolutely spoiled.
Oh, yeah.
Let's tuck in.